Is going on YouTube. Y'all want to say hi, YouTube? Y'all want to say hi, YouTube? Y'all want to say hi, YouTube? This is Yeet's ADL work ethic and changing his approach to music. Apple Music. Apple Music. Home invasions and forever and after. Holy smokes. Let's get it, man. Let's get it.
I never do the one foot in, one foot out.
T said he's Chris Brown.
There's no plan B.
No, never no plan B. If I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna go all the way. Cause it's like, I always told myself, it's like I'm either gonna make it in this rapping shit or I'm gonna be homeless.
Hold on though, who played it? Who played it?
Hold
on.
I never give a fuck about what people think about me or what could be the outcome. I'm just gonna do what I wanna do. I'm gonna do it always, no matter what. Nobody can tell me any other way.
Chat, why y'all keep saying something about Chris Brown, bro? YouTube, please don't pay attention to them. We was on something else. They're talking about Chris Brown. So it sounds nervous. You said personally, I think that's his sober side, which he rarely shows in public. I think he's doing good though. If he's nervous,
Definitely all part of the plan, for sure.
Remember the first time I met you? I think it was at the Roxy. Remember that night?
Yeah, it was a crazy night. Didn't get to perform.
She did not get to perform. It was definitely a few thousand, 5,000 kids out the front. It felt like something really important was happening at that moment, but it was just the start.
100%.
Who was that kid that I met backstage that night? When you think about that guy, just for a split second, who was he versus who you are now, man?
I feel like back then it was more like me just getting out the gate, figuring everything out, seeing it all. Also, that night was a crazy night because it was like
I'm excited,
first time where I was like,
I'm super excited, bro.
saw how real everything was. You know what I mean? It was like,
I'm telling y'all, the moment it drops, bro, bro, please spam me. I'm talking about Discord. I need all y'all. I need y'all to be like, Tyree, Yeet just dropped. Get your ass up and go live right now. Like, just like that, chat. The moment Yeet just dropped, get up and go listen. Don't even ask me, am I going to? Nigga, get up and go listen. You can spam. Y'all can spam on bro. Spam me. 100,000 messages per second, bro. When you watch this interview, it just gets you more hype for the album. The realistic version of this is I'll go live tomorrow. Can I ping you? What do you mean ping me? What?
yo, I'm gonna do the show at the Roxy. Everyone pull up. I didn't think me saying, oh, free tickets, that it was gonna be like that and then end up on the news.
Wait, what are y'all talking about?
They're like, rapper Yeet shuts down, whatever, Sunset. And I didn't even get to perform, but like then it really put everything in perspective for me. I'm like, man, it's really like a movement. It's real. I felt like the real like perspective of it, like side from that like point.
You haven't stopped working since.
I never stopped.
Yeah, I think the consistency as well as the quality of the music that you put out, I think is it speaks a lot to us as fans and to all your fans, is that, you know, you even if you haven't got something that's following the last thing, there's always a sense that you're working on that thing.
I've always put a lot of effort and time into like making music because I just love, it's all I do. You know what I mean, that and like having fun, but that like it's the backbone of my career. It's like all I do is just make music. That's the
thing though. That's the difference between people that go like make music for money and people that actually wants to be better in making music. If your motive is to make money in music, gang, you're not gonna go nowhere. You're just gonna sound the same. So I commend this nigga for actually doing it. Even if he don't want to. Like, I still go back to the part where you talking about, you remember that song when he made, I keep bringing it up, but I just keep using this example because even when he's sick, this nigga made a song. He made a song about being sick. Not saying that he's lazy and he's like putting out whatever, but like the consistency and the creativity that came with that and the work ethic made a song. These niggas said, bitch, I'm sick. Bitch, I'm sick. And it's stupid. Bro, that song was hard, bro.
real passion for
Hard.
it. So it's like, I always put so much time into it.
I commend him
and,
for
like,
that,
I feel
bro.
that you feel it when you listen to my music, that it's like something, you feel it in your soul. It's like, it's just real. It's always whatever I'm doing, next thing I'm doing, what I'm on is always, that's what it put into the music.
I went back and listened to some of the really early stuff. A little bit different creature, and definitely got into Alive and stuff, and just had to remind myself how accomplished that music sounds going back to it now, whereas at the time when it came out, because it sounded so new and fresh and I didn't know you, none of us knew you,
Yeah.
there were more questions about your music than there were answers. Did you feel that there was as much as you knew what you were doing, that there were people who were gonna question your authenticity or question your staying power, all that
100%.
stuff?
I feel like that was my goal, to be honest. I feel like I was always wearing the shiesty. I didn't do interviews. I didn't talk to people. I didn't.
He
more
was
just, like,
always
letting the
wearing
music
that
speak
shit,
for
bro.
itself. That was always before I, you know what I mean? People get a judgment of who I am, what, you know what I mean? It was just like, that was kind of my goal. Like, I wasn't even trying to be like mysterious. I'd rather let the music and everything speak for itself before someone else gets like an idea of me that like, you know what I mean? Paint a picture in there that's not true.
And that speaks to the identity that you presented in Image as well, the idea of with the balaclava and everything that you would wear.
100%, yeah.
It kind of backfires though, right? Because at the end of the day, people want to rip that thing off and find out what you truly look like. It's the Batman effect.
I feel like now is that time where it's like I'm coming out of that stage where I'm like presenting me, you know what I'm saying? Presenting myself like, I feel like now would be the time to like fully let everyone know who's been a part of the journey and who's yet to be a part of the journey to see.
Why we're here.
Yeah, 100%.
It's so crazy, Chad, how long ago was it? Shit. 4 months ago, being introduced to Yeet, bro. Yeet been out for years. 4 to 5 months ago, when I went on this journey of listening to Yeet, bro. That's how y'all came in here. Listening to Yeet probably 4 months ago, right? And I listened to probably like, bro, I listened to so many songs. Like, I listened to so many songs, and it's so different seeing him back then to what he looked like now. Like, this nigga looked like a mafia boss, bro. Yup, Yeet made you, Brody. Bro, you ain't gotta say it like that though, nigga. I made myself. Cause now I gotta go on a rant. 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 We gotta pause. Nah. First of all, I made myself. Okay. Yeet was just the, you know what I'm saying? Yeet was just the, this is how it was. Yeet is the ladder. I am the person climbing the ladder, right? So it took two, cause y'all like my personality. That's why y'all here, right? I want to apologize. I want an apology, bro. Yeet is the ladder, and I chose to take both my legs and my 10 toes and walk on top of the ladder. Like so. Fuck, nigga.
I always admire artists that plant the seed for something before they've even seen it grow themselves. Were there moments when you felt like, having announced ADL and even talked about it on Dangerous Summer, you know, with the interlude, and, you know, with ADL is coming, that you had made a bit of a rod for your own back, you know what I mean? Because it just builds that anticipation amongst fans. Or was it motivating for you?
Yeah, it was even before that too. It was like, I think I've been planning ADL for the past like 2 years. I've been dropping hints in like IG stories talking about ADL. I think usually when I drop an album, I'm always in album mode. It's always,
bars.
I mean, already ADL's, you know, its thing, but I'm already working on the next 2 albums, 3 albums that I'm always.
What? So after ADL, this nigga is like literally 2 steps ahead. He's doing all this thing, everything for ADL, and he's already two albums ahead of ADL. How do you focus like that? How do you focus like that?
It's just like visionary, trying to see what next vibe I'm trying to see. But I always like to leave little hints and leave little like things for people, like when it starts happening and starts unfolding, they could be like, go back to it and be like, oh, he's been thinking about that, he's been working on it, he's been doing that. But I feel like this is the first, with ADO, it's the first time now that I'm like, putting a lot of real effort into like an actual album. You know what I mean? Before, everything has been like, here's a mixtape, here's this album, here's this, which nothing was wrong with that, but it
Oh
was
my
like,
God, chat.
give them this
Let's
album.
just talk about
As
that
you-
mentality for a second before we come back to
I'm gonna say
ADL,
what
we'll
I
park
say.
ADL and come back to it. But I just want to go back to the thinking behind that. And I think this will help a lot of people who don't understand the way that artists and your contemporaries move like that in the beginning, where it's like, make a song, move on. Don't even probably listen back to it. May never listen to it again.
Even IDGF with Drake, huge record, like the song was like, I made that song 3 years before we even dropped it.
What?
And when I remember I remember the night
With Drake on it.
with Drake. No, I made it dolo. It was a dolo
It's a
song.
solo song.
It hit
Cheers,
me.
by the way.
Cheers, bro.
Yeah.
That was so random. What?
The night they hit me, they were like, "Yo, like, we want to drop this song. Like, we need this session for it. We need like the files because like we got to mix it." And we hit him. Zach hit him back. He's like,
Where?
He's like, "We don't have the session." He's like, "We don't have anything." Like, I used to just make a song in a Logic session, make it, delete it instantly, and then put a new beat in, make a new song, delete it instantly, put a new beat in, make a new song, delete it instantly. So there was no like, I was just always in that mode of just like.
What's the mentality
grinding it out.
behind creating like that? Now that you've stepped into a new way of creating with ADL, we'll come back to it.
Now it's completely different.
So what was the mentality at the beginning? What was driving that?
I think it was just like, I was just in my bag. I was just like getting beats from my producers. I'm like making a song, whether I was high as shit off Molly in a bag, making 20 songs in one night, just like in a mode where I'm just like getting shit. I'm just fired up. I'm just inspired. You know what I mean, just like always going.
Wow.
But now it's definitely changed. It's a whole different process.
So what does success feel like to you when you're going into the studio and knocking out 20 songs and deciding that these are the 10 or the 15 or the 20 out of the 200 or 1,000 that you have, they're going to go on a record? You may never listen to them again. Everyone else is streaming
That's a good question.
them endlessly. And all of a sudden you're starting to achieve huge success.
I never really listened to Yeet like that. Just heard of his stuff on TikTok in 2021. Gang, we were in the same boat, bro. How do I tell you that was literally me? That's literally me, my nigga. I have a couple songs. I listen to a lot. If you want to go back and watch, shit, bro. Shit, that's what I'm saying. XRT, yeah, bro. I listen to so many Yeet songs, bro. If you want to see which ones is good, gang, go back on the page, bro. It's up there. It's like, bro, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro.
Yeah.
But you're moving at such a pace, you're not really absorbing that. So how do
You can just type in FMBT Yeet, and then everything's just gonna pop up.
you translate success when it's being created so quickly and almost in such a throwaway way?
My original goal when I moved out to Newark with no money, even though I thought I was rich, was on this grind and thought I was the best rapper in the world when I was 18 years old, fresh out of high school. Success to me was just being able to have rent and some food, and I could just make music. That was success. So I already achieved success since I was 18.
All right, bet, Brody.
You know what I mean? That was success to me. I didn't care about as long as I could do what I wanted to do and have a roof over my head, that's all I cared about. Now looking at it from that perspective is definitely different.
I feel like
Is it better?
I definitely like agree. When he's, at a younger age, he did say he thought success was more of like being able to pay for stuff and pursue what you want to pursue and be good at it. Right now I agree with that because I don't want to be like overly rich to the point where I'm just like living I could be like that in the future, but my mentality right now, I feel like it's like being free, being able to be like pay for your shit that you need to be paid for, and then like pursuing what you want and then seeing something come out of that. I feel like that's success too. You know what I'm saying? So I know maybe later on mentality might change, but I feel like that's some type of success in its own way.
Or is it the same? Or is it even worse at times?
Having
Sometimes
seeing some type of leverage somewhere, even though you're not boom, you know what I'm saying? You're not boom, you're getting there. But that's still,
it could be worse at times.
I agree
It's
with
like
him.
a lot of pressure from like the fans and like there's a lot of different angles at this point now when it's like so much going on and so much like I gotta think about than just like back then when I'm just like in a basement fucking eating top ramen.
It's just freedom, right?
You know what I'm saying? That was like,
Yeah.
that was the original success. But this success I still enjoy and love it a lot, but it's like definitely a lot more comes with it than just like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching one of the videos from Dangerous Summer. You're in Paris. What's the black and white one where you're out in the street in the limo?
Oh, that was in Cologne.
In Cologne.
Yeah,
Okay,
right by the cathedral.
Right. It's a really effective piece of art, man. I mean, you're out there amongst the people and, you know, you're throwing yourself into it. And obviously there's cameras around and so it feels a little bit more framed. But I was watching it and I'm wondering, like, you know, okay, you lost in that moment, or you got eyes in the back of your head, or how?
We had security everywhere. We watched
Everywhere,
everything.
yeah.
But Europe's definitely more safe. They don't
Bro,
have
this nigga looks
guns
so
like that.
different,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
They might have a little shank on them.
Bro, tell you look like a mob
we
of
had
boss,
security.
bro.
YBG was there. My other security team, you know, it was good. But that moment was crazy because it was like I just finished a show. I was on.
It's
I was
a
doing
slick
that,
back?
tour with Drake.
It's a glass, bro. It's definitely the weight, the slick back, and the glasses, bro. He look like, I'm not gonna lie, he look like that nigga right now. Keep it a stack, bro. He look like he got about 12 wives. He look like he got a big ass mansion. I'm just looking at him. He look like shit, 15 cars. He look like he sleep with a tiger next to his bedside table. He just look like that. I'm not gonna lie. Most dangerous man in the world, by the way.
Hit all the Europe
I
dates.
don't know about that, bro.
Then I was just randomly went live on IG and I was like, everyone come to the cathedral.
And that's where the video started.
5,000 kids pulled up within like an hour.
And that's a video.
And that was the music video. That was it. We didn't put
It's a great
anything
video.
into it but that. It's kind of like the Roxy, but in music video form.
How was that summer with Drake? I know you developed a good friendship with him, and you know he obviously is in a lot of the videos from that summer. There's footage of you guys out there doing festivals and stuff with him as well. And
Fmbtee saw the
It
trailer.
was great. It was
I saw the
great.
trailer.
It was eye-opening. It was also like, I mean, my relationship with Drake has always been like something I value a lot. You know what I mean? Because to me, he's a good friend. Also, just like he's so successful. He's one of the biggest artists of all time,
Yeah.
if not the biggest. You know what I mean? And so like
Right.
being able to be behind the scenes and also part of it, like even before early days when I was not really like, I was just mediums and stuff like that, to see like how it really works, like what kind of operation it takes. It was like eye-opening, you know what I mean? Especially that tour to me was like, it's when you see shit like that, it's like,
what's required?
you see what's required, but also it puts it in perspective like how big this shit really gets. It's like, I still have my shows, they're big, and I do these big festivals where I'm hanging with 120,000 people and I do this shit, but like when it's a big tour like that and he's doing 5 nights in Switzerland with 10, 20, whatever thousand people back to back to back, sold out every single night. And you see the
Golly,
operation
bro.
backstage, you see like
Yeah.
1,000 workers, there's so many moving parts. It's like, it put a lot in this perspective with me where it's like,
I got a big day tomorrow.
not
I got a couple stuff to do, but I do want to knock out this trailer. I want to see, not trailer, freaking interview. I do want to watch this interview to see what it is, cause bro, it's Friday. Like ADL is dropping Friday, my nigga. What's good, you know? ADL is dropping Friday, gang. That's 2 days. I gotta see what it is, like what brought him to this point.
only like this is where I need to get at, but like also like,
So
this
I gotta knock out this, and then I'm gonna try to do Music Monday tonight because I need to do that. And Monday I'm going to Korea, nigga. This can't make me not hyped. I gotta do Music Monday too, so probably I'm gonna do that tonight. You're gonna stream again at night? Yes. Tonight, I'm gonna do it tonight.
like definitely like I didn't realize like how much goes into this. So like that was really eye-opening for me to like be a part of that and see that.
Did it adjust the way you live your life? Because one thing I've noticed as I've gotten to know you a little bit over the years is to see you discover like parts of health. You know, not entirely. You know, like I know the drugs come and go, but certainly from a lifestyle point of view, you've sort of embraced a healthier lifestyle. Is that driven to some degree by your desire to reach people and be successful?
I think it was
Sorry, chat. I'm gonna go back, but I gotta answer XRT. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all, bro. Like, I wish I can give y'all like a direct time of when I'm gonna go live. Like, I wish that is something that I am capable of doing, but like it's so random. Like, I could finish everything that I need to finish and sit down and have time for myself, and then boom, something just fly up out the grass and be like, oh, gotta go do that. So then, you know what I mean? It's like so random. It's random. So if I tell you all the time, it might not be that time. Cause I did tell you I was gonna stream at like 1 or something, and I end up didn't even stream at 1. So I don't even know. I don't want to do that to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
a lifestyle point of view, you've
I
sort
gotta
of
get
embraced a healthier lifestyle. Is that
I gotta get some
driven to
type
some
of
degree by
time
your desire
somewhere.
to reach people and be successful?
I think it was just what needed to be done. Like,
All right, bet I'm gonna
think
do that. I'm
definitely
gonna do
when I
that in the
was younger,
Discord.
I mean, I've been doing drugs for a long time, you know, but like always being smart with it. Like I was never dumb, you know what I mean? Like,
Why did you
I mean,
start? Was it an eye-opening experience? Was it distraction? Was it to deal with trauma? Like, can you trace it back?
I mean, it was a couple of different reasons. It was like the one I struggled with the most was perks for sure. That was like a long, like 3, almost 4 year, every day I was waking up taking them. However many towards the end, I was taking like 15, 30s a day. It was a lot.
What?
I mean, it was obviously my parents, my family, my ex at the time, like everyone who was around me was kind of just like, you can't just like keep living like, not only because I was spending so much money on it too, on top of that, but also just like for my health. Like, and it's not like, I wasn't like, my tolerance was so high that like, I wasn't even really getting high. I would be like taking 15, 30s and I'd be like sober. I'd be like walking around and it wasn't even doing that. So I was like, it was just pointless to me to even like
Continue.
be doing that. It was like, like why am I even doing this?
The people that know you best got in between it.
It definitely pushed me to not want to do it and not want to keep going with it. Cause I was also just like, for my health, for my longevity, like health is wealth to me. It's more important than money and anything like that. That's why like lately I've been in the gym, eating good, like turning that all around, just like in general, just living a more healthy lifestyle. Cause it's like, if I'm not taking care of myself, I can't take care of anyone else. That's like number one.
And that's important to you in all of this as you continue to amass money and success and things like that.
He's a whole different person now.
Feels to me like you're saying you want to share that, like that's something that you want to spread around with your family.
100%. Not even my family, with everyone too. It's like, if I have the opportunity to make other people's dreams happen or come true, like I'll do that 10 out of 10 times. It's like, I feel like everyone deserves a shot. Everyone deserves to live out what they want to do and their dreams and their purpose, you know what I mean? So it's like, I want to be an inspiration to people that like want to live out their dreams and want to live out what they do, that like I'm living proof that if you have an idea and you have the mindset that you want to go do something, you should do that 10 out of 10 times and nobody can tell you anything about it.
This is beautiful, man. I mean, I feel like this is...
Preach!
This feels special, you know, for me as someone who's listened to your music from the get-go, to hear you express yourself in an open way, and it's timed beautifully around this double album, right?
Wow.
Dangerous Life, A Dangerous Love.
And A Dangerous Love. Oh, Dangerous Life and A Dangerous Love, right? As y'all know, I am a lover boy, bro. I don't want to hear rage all the goddamn time. I'm also very excited for A Dangerous Love. I feel like that's more heartfelt, of course. And A Dangerous Life, like, that's gonna be good too. But like, I'm glad he did a double album because like now I get both perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Because people out there might not even listen to A Dangerous Love because it's love. It's just a hard world. Like, this world is so like trash and this, that, and the third. I don't need to listen to love stuff. Like, why are you listening to love? Like, why da 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 da? Bro, I'm excited, nigga. I'm excited to hear the love, nigga. 2 sides to every story. That is a fact. He reminds me of Kendrick's Damn. Kendrick's Damn was freaking good, bro. I thought it was just A Dangerous Life. Nah, cause like on the cover art, XRT, I think he was getting married, and then, oh yeah, cause you know, all right, in the cover art he was getting married, so that's there, and then on another cover art he was laying in the coffin. So it's like A Dangerous Life and A Dangerous Love. Bro, I'm excited, bro. I just got chills, bro.
Can you define the difference between the two and why it's a double
Oh yeah,
album?
you about to explain it.
The album like itself is like definitely the first album of my career where it's like I'm putting like a lot of real effort into the album itself. Like before I would like, when I made Two Alive, Up to Me, all these albums, like, and that's part of the reason why they did so well and why people resonate with them, because of you could just feel the authenticity of me just like firing them out and just like just me being in my bag, me being hungry. I
Oh, he
wanted,
doesn't
like,
explain it.
Well, it spoke to
you can feel
everyone's
it.
hunger for it as well. Everyone wanted more
So
music.
I would say this
Well,
because
I got more
And I was
music.
ready to go. I was just,
I feel like those other albums, not saying he didn't put any time into them or no effort, but I feel like the only one he did that was different that people kind of didn't like was 2093. But I feel like that was so different in his own way. Like it definitely like played a big part like in imagination of what you think the album is intended to play at. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like in a situation or like when I was listening to it, I said the album would be perfect because it feels that like it's at the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like it gives you that depiction, that picture in your head, like this is what music would play if the world was ending or underground or afterlife. It's so like weird, but it's like good. Like it's good, bro. So like him saying this is gonna be different from every other album that he's talking about. It's like ADL has to be better than 2093, and 2093 was already good because it's so freaking weird good. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be better, bro. If it, bro,
can fire out
gang,
50 After Me's that week. You know what I
gang,
mean? Thousands of songs, but this time, like, I'm looking at it,
gang.
like after even Dangerous Summer, I made.
You gotta imagine 2093 in its own world.
But this album, I'm
Facts.
still
Perfect.
like, it's more like I'm putting so
perfectly
much
said.
time and effort and actually like going back into the songs, into the records, and like even like I talked about it with Zach, like, cause I used to think it was wrong to go back in on a song. I thought like that was wrong.
Why?
Like, I don't know. That was just in my head. I was just like, if you go back in, then you're like, that's just wrong. Like you got to make. If you don't make it that one take, then you're doing it wrong.
Maybe because the energy probably is
boom,
gonna
it's gotta be one and
change.
done. Like,
I mean,
I would freestyle
people who
song.
talk about the importance of being present
Yeah.
and capturing something
But I never
magical
really-
from thin air would argue that there's some truth in that.
Yeah. I talked about it with Zach, and he was like, something he said that really resonated with me is like if you think about like a painter or someone, like they don't just do one stroke on their painting and they're like, I'm gonna call it a day, it's done. You know what I mean? Like, they could though. There are painters like that.
That's art.
It's art for sure. They could, but like not every time you just have to do one stroke and then it's done. Like they'll paint and they'll wait a week and they'll go back on it and add a tree here and go back and add them out in there 2 weeks later.
You gonna do something after this? You gonna do something after this, or you're in the stream? I gotta do a couple things, but I will be going live again to do something else later tonight. Yeah.
Later and then maybe delete the whole thing and go back on everything and then drop the whole new thing. You know what I mean? Going back in on it was a concept to me that like wasn't even like, never even had that concept in my head. It's always just been like, I make it, delete it, done. Next song, go. Let's keep going. Next song, next album. So this time was the first time really.
He said no D-Ride, but respect to you for keeping up the discipline to stream. I couldn't do this shit. Bro, it's y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's y'all. I don't want to put it on God, but I promise hands to the sky gang. If y'all niggas was not in here, I would not be streaming. If I didn't post on YouTube and y'all pull up from the YouTube to the Twitch, I wouldn't even be streaming. It would be my Twitch would be sitting there 2 months last live. Nigga said, T, per chance, do you have a spare PC? Loki every stream, there are more viewers every stream. Gang, I'm telling y'all, bro. This is very personal. YouTube, I'm sorry, but I gotta keep it a stack, bro. I gotta keep it a whole stack. I'm not going out with clips, and I'm not going out with embarrassing myself on TikTok, on Instagram Reels. I'm not going out like that, right? I'm being a actual streamer, not a freaking degenerate, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I want to appreciate y'all. Even the people on YouTube that's seeing this right now, commenting, subscribing, and liking the video. I appreciate y'all from even going from the description and clicking over here, bro. I appreciate y'all, bro. That's literally the reason, I swear to y'all, like, that's the reason why I keep sparking up, bro. Like, literally the reason, bro. Nigga, I swear.
Going in on the album where I'm like,
You literally got clipped on this stream. You got clipped this stream. See, that's out of my That's out of my goddamn control, bro. Y'all clip me. I can't do nothing about that, bro.
Putting time into it and like not being like perfectionist, like, oh, this is got to be perfect. And I got this.
But I did as appreciate you though, bro. My bad for doing that. But I appreciate you for recognizing that I be doing that again, because I nigga be tired, my nigga. Nigga be tired.
You sound like this. And
I know y'all don't care. But
if
shit,
I
man.
notice something in the song when I'm listening back to it over multiple periods of time, and I'm like,
yeah, that's
this
fine,
could be
Caesar.
better.
That's fine, gang. Appreciate you pulling
not
up in here.
as a perfectionist standpoint, but like if I'm hearing it, I'm like, the delivery on this, like I kind of like, it just could be better. Or like this bar is like, I just said, I'm gonna fuck this bitch 10 times in a row. Like, hey, could I say something else? You know what I'm saying? Like, could I go back in and like, could I word it differently? Could I do something? You know what I mean? So it's like, I'm going back on it. I'm like, trying to make it the best it could be.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is the
I like
first
that though. I like that. I will say, because I was complaining about Yeet talking about cars, Tonkas, friggin' SEX, substances, and I always just be like, why did like every song is like this? But now that he's saying that he actually go back and try to say something different, okay. You doing Music Monday today or save it for the next week? Nah, I'm doing Music Monday tonight. What's good, nigga? What's good? Great, what's good, nigga? I'm doing that shit tonight, gang. I gotta do this, and then I got a couple things to do, and then I'm gonna go live again tonight, and I gotta do Music Monday. Music Monday, man. Music Monday.
I feel like in my career, like 2093 was eye opening for sure.
Yes, sir.
World building, a huge step. That's when I was first sober. First album being like not on drugs. So that was eye opening, but even then I was just like boom, boom, boom. Go. But this is the first time I really sat down and was like, get a song from 2 years ago, work on that, take that idea, take this, take that, you know what I'm saying? Just bring a lot more, put a lot more work and effort into what I'm doing.
Bro, I'm so excited, bro. I really wish that I hope there's some vibey shit in there, bro. I love vibes, bro. If you hop on a beat like this, chat, like this, like would literally make me do backflips, bro.
Take that, you know what I'm saying? Just
like, you know how crazy this would be?
Put a lot more work and effort into what I'm doing.
Like, do y'all hear the? Ooh! Oh my gosh! Oh my god! This sounds something like
Starts with
John Legend will hop on, bro. This is Lord.
Purpose General.
Lord.
Who's on it?
We all doing some song. We heard that.
What's to say about the record to you?
I got it tattooed right here. I made the song the next day. I got tattooed, so it had to come out.
Resonated with you that much?
Yeah, I'm always big on that. Just tattooing songs, albums, like paying homage to like
family,
all that. Yeah, family. Got my grandpa right here. Rest in peace, Boo. He was the GOAT. Purpose General.
W.
I feel like the name I liked because it was just like the general purpose. I'm saying like whether who it is or what I'm talking about, but like I'm giving you purpose and I'm the general of that. Before I was Twatski General, I'm the Twat General, now I'm Purpose General. You know what I mean?
Hard.
Then he cooked it up and did some crazy like.
Let's talk about your relationship with Benny X for a second. You guys have both risen simultaneously.
Benny X.
It's certainly been beneficial for the two of you.
Yeah.
You know, Benny is one of the most in demand and respected producers making music these days. And I feel like the two of you recognize something in each other that was unique. What is that?
I feel like we've just been working since the beginning. Also, like when we first started working, it was just instant. We just clicked. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Benny as a person, and also just like.
Vaughn, you remember that conversation we was having, bro, about the your photographer, bro, and how you just felt like you can see. Yeah, bro. It's like on some shit like that, bro. Imagine like this goes right back to what you were saying, gang, about that creativity that y'all both would have if y'all keep going, because like eventually. There's ideas that's gonna come to your head, and then there's ideas that's gonna come from his head, and y'all could just combine that shit. Or even if like y'all probably gonna be comfortable to the point where it's like, okay, maybe you can bring up an idea, and then he's like, nah, and then you're cool with that though. You're like you're actually cool with that, and then he can say idea, and then you might say nah, and it's no like headbutting going on. It's like real chemistry, real authentic business. Let me see. I actually came across T from YouTube. I generally love watching people react to Yeat's album, and I saw T's vid popped up. I'm like, who is this random YouTuber? Let me see what he's saying. And you were reacting to ADL EPLOL, and I looked forward to seeing your reactions to all his other albums. Back when T was known for horrible pauses in between songs, you got a lot better though. Oh! W, bro. Gang, I ain't gonna lie, I used to get bashed in the comments, bro. It's like, bro, you're the worst. Bro, somebody said you're the worst pauser in the world, bro. I was like, damn. Yo, that's W, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Bro, see the pauses was horrible back then. YouTube, gosh, I wanna stream more. It's just so funny. They were all right though, bro. The thing is, bro, I get so excited, bro. I get like so excited, and I just like I have so much to talk about sometimes, and I'm a type of reactor. Like when I'm excited, I just chat. Like I have to tone it down a bit. I'm gonna get better the more I'm more on stream, but when I get like excited, bro, I just tend to like pause. It don't matter what it is. I don't care about no beat drop. I don't care about what it is. If something like resonate with me at that moment, I'm pausing and I'm talking on it, bro. And that's why I feel like my pauses was so bad, bro, because everything was just hitting. Everything was just hitting, bro. And I'm doing it right now. We only 19 seconds and 45 minutes in there. 45 seconds, gang. ADO reaction finna be 5. I'm glad y'all know, bro. I'm glad y'all know, bro. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. I'm glad, bro. Yo! Y'all finna be here with me though. Shit. We gonna be reacting to one. We gonna be reacting to 2 albums. That's just gonna take 2 days. I don't care though.
First started working, it was just instant. We just clicked. You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
I fuck with Benny as a person. Also,
bro. Like,
obviously his beats are like just insane. Like he's super talented on many different levels. He can make so many different types of genres, so many different types of beats. We gotta like that. So
we gotta dissect every flow. We gotta dissect every beat switch. We gotta dissect the vocal chain right there, bro. That's literally what I be on, bro. YouTube, if you like that shit, if you like some personal level type reactions and not just know, that was hard. Let's go on to the next song. Bro, Chad, if you want to feel on some like family personal shit, bro, YouTube, pull up right here, bro. Pull up in here, man. Pull up in here, bro.
I've always just fucked with Benny, and we just clicked. Always
pull up in here, man.
Like, how does he push you? What does he see in you that other producers maybe don't pick up?
I think since we've been working so long and doing so much shit together, he definitely is never afraid to tell me or people in general, like yo, you could do better. Like I'm not gonna lie, like this verse you could be better. Like you could. And so like when I saw that in him, because I don't fuck with yes man. I don't like to ever have people around me that's like dick suckers. I don't like that.
There you go.
I don't like that energy at all. Like I feel like it's an unsuccessful strategy that people around you like that. It's like having people around you that like obviously
completely agree, bro.
And like appreciate the work.
I recently saw his underground artist reaction on my recommended randomly, and I liked watching dude's opinions on underground sounds, and he seems like a cool creator, so I started watching him more.
You're doing, but like
W
aren't afraid to tell you like, yo, this isn't your best work. Like you could do better on this in a way that's like not disrespectful. Like I love having that energy around me because it's like it pushes me. So like me and Benny clicked in that way. It was like, and I would say the same to him. If you see me do something, I'm like, knock on this shit's ass.
That might be a sign, bro.
We need some nuance, like, you know what I mean? And he'll do the same, you know what I mean? He'll do the same. So it's like, we always say he's in the Matrix. He's got, when he produces, he puts in-ears in. He doesn't even use headphones. He puts his in-ears in, like when he DJs.
He blocks you all out.
No, everything's out.
Everything's out.
He's in the Matrix, like 100%. You can't even talk to him. We were like, yo, Benny. Like I remember when I was working.
I love it.
We was working in the.
You social genius.
Yeah, we was working in the aquarium. I called it when I was making the song with Cuddy. Me and Cuddy was recording and shit. Like we was making No More Ghosts. We kept trying to get Benny's attention, and he was like sitting like 3 feet away from us. He was on his computer like cooking some shit. I went like, yo, Benny. Yo, Benny. He's
Oh,
like,
no, he's locked
How
in.
can you be offended? He's
we're like,
doing his
nah,
job.
Locked in.
every time we're like, nah, he's in the Matrix. Let him be. Like, he's in the Matrix.
But real talk, like just having a little bit of self-awareness. Do you think that you give off the vibe in the studio when, say,
I found T from his reaction for I found T from his reaction to you for the first series. I watched the whole shit, and then I saw T doing music Monday, and I'm like, oh shit, an artist. I hopped on the Twitch. W, bro. I'm gonna head out though. Have a good day, man. Appreciate you, gang, for being in here, bro. Be safe, gang. All right.
producer comes in and wants to work with you, or whatever? Do you
Yeah, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeet definitely was a journey that I had to take, bro, and I don't regret shit, bro. I'm finna hit the gym. I'm gonna tap in later. All right, gang. Be safe, bro. I don't regret shit, bro. Shit, I'd do it all again. If I had the opportunity to do everything again with the knowledge that I know now of reacting, nigga, my shit would go crazy.
give off the vibe of like, hey man, tell me the truth, or are you testing them? Are you like, is there a standoffishness, a certain defensiveness
one of the
that
best
you carry
YouTube
with
reactors
in your creative process?
In the
I
world,
wanted to just
with
be,
only
I go in the studio with people
1,500
that I never
subs.
met first
Dead
time.
ass.
I really don't say a lot.
Yeah.
I'm more of a spectator. You know what I mean? Like just on their antics and what they do and what they, you know what I mean?
Still
A
good
huge thing with me
thoughts.
when I
This
work
dude
with people
actually
or work
puts
with
in his
anyone, it's like,
reactions.
I have to fuck with them like as a
Actually
person.
puts in reaction.
I won't
Nobody
make
I've
music
seen
people I
actually
do not
does
fuck
this
with.
shit like T. Yo, it's rare to see motherfuckers think. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Oh my god, I'm finna fucking cry. Y'all like when I think? People tell me that I think too much. You think too much. You stop thinking so much. Oh my god. It's paying off, right? It's paying off, right? Shit. Let me think, man.
Like ever. I don't care about anything.
Think, B.
Otherwise,
Lou.
if I don't fuck with that person, I can't work with them. It's not gonna come off pure. It's not gonna come off authentic. It's not gonna come off. It's just like anything forced. Or
All right, we're
fake
locked.
like
We're
that, I
locked.
can't
We're
fuck
locked.
with
Lock
that.
back
So
in.
it's
Lock
like,
it back in. Come on. Sorry, YouTube.
I
I'm
kinda
sorry,
just
bro.
let things unfold and
YouTube, we still a little bit new to this. I know this stream is a little, you know what I'm saying, a lot going on, but we're learning. Okay, we're learning.
watch them
We're locked
from
back
a
in
third
YouTube.
person perspective. Where I'm like, let it see how it unfolds. Let it see how it goes about, and then I make my decision on like how I want to go about it. Like if I'm in a session with a producer, like I'm not gonna be sitting there like expecting anything from them or like.
Well, you're a producer as well. I mean, you produce.
Yeah, I do produce.
So it's it's one of those rare situations where you're in the room. You understand the language.
Yeah, 100%.
Is it the same for collaborators as well? You've got some amazing people on this album, and
Yeah,
obviously, there's an opportunity to work with people that you may or may not have a genuine kindred connection with, but it's good for business. Like, does that ever factor in, or is it like, no, me and Cuddy have to have a genuine connection for No More Ghosts to exist?
One, it's like, I mean, me and Cuddy have been wanting to work for some time now.
Yeah, me and Cuddy spoke about you. I mean, he was very, very quick to tell me how much of a fan he was and how gifted he was.
And thanks to Benny, I think Benny put that together for sure. But I mean, no matter what, like, I always knew the vibe would have been good if we just linked up. Like when we pulled up and made No More Ghosts, he came to the studio. We made that in literally 10 minutes. Like,
Wow.
we were just locked and ready to go. And I think part of that is because like we just both fuck with each other genuinely, and it was like mutual, like down to work on something together and down to like make great music. So like, but if the case had been that he came to the studio and I didn't fuck with his energy and he was kind of, not if it's Kid Cudi or anyone else, if it was just like we're linking up and I'm just like, I don't like this person's energy. Like I don't.
That would have
and I
never
don't
care,
came
to
to
pass.
Doesn't matter.
That's
It
so
could
crazy.
be anyone. I'm just not gonna work with them. Like that's just like, to me, that's always been like a huge thing with me. Cause like if I'm not fucking with it, then it's just not pure. It's not genuine. Cause my music's always been pure and genuine. Everything I do about it. So it's like I don't care about any names or anything like that. Like it has to be like. Has to be something I genuinely care about or fuck with, and I have to fuck with that person as well for that to be like even possible.
What are you saying on No More Ghosts when you listen back to it, subconsciously or consciously? What's coming out on that record for you?
So originally I made that song, I think like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, and it was just lately I've been doing a lot of my songs where it's like I'll get a melody from Sapdir, I'll get a melody from song producers, and it's like no drums at all. They'll just send me just beat, just you know what I mean. I'll just get the melody, rap on it, imagining there's the drums on it, and then I'll give it to Benny or I'll give it to whoever, and then we'll put drums on it. And I feel like that way it fits
What? He raps on just the melody? and then send it through to get what? What?
Or not, as the case may be on this album
Well,
as
no,
well.
and that's the case with this one, is that we didn't end up putting drums on it at all. We just kept it. That's why it was more like an interlude vibe. I think No More Ghosts to me was like kind of done with the past, done with like things that aren't real, like focus on like what's real, what's happening right now. Like, and I feel like Cudi was the perfect person to put on that. Not even just sonically, but like,
Oh yeah.
it just felt like
Spiritually, ideologically.
100%.
Yeah.
And it just clicked. Like I said, we made it in 10 minutes. So I think that song being the interlude, being the middle of the album, the separation between the two,
Yeah.
the two discs, it just feels like a perfect way to like put everything that good or bad behind me. You know what I mean? And focus on like what's happening now. Like that's why it's called No More Ghosts, you know?
We're going to talk about all the records that move within the framework, but we know what starts at Pepper's General, we know what's in the middle, No More Ghosts, and we know what's going to close it, which is Up From Here. That's the most honest you've ever been on a record, I think.
I think definitely not even just like because I'm sober. I mean, technically sometimes I'll still drink and shit and I'll party sometimes, but like for the most part, I'm not like just waking up getting high every day. Like, but I mean, I still dip and dabble around some shit for sure, but
I feel like it's good being sober, but I feel like as a musician, a lot of people do substances because it gets them in this like mood or this flow state of like feeling more. Because it definitely, like, okay, boom, you could be a musician or artist or whatever it might be, right? And then like your art speaks to you soberly, but it would hit more if you were on substance, and then therefore it changes the whole thing. So like goddamn, I mean, like I think that's probably why he keeps like keep taking them, because he could definitely go fully sober, but he's not like ODing like how you used to do back in the day. Shit, you know what I'm saying, Chad?
I think
It's not a crutch anymore.
no crutch.
I think it's
like
cool to
like,
do
it's
that.
more like
Because everybody do
once
that.
I
Why
quit
not?
perks, I realized it was really all mind over matter. It's like if I say something, that
Kids, don't do. I'm not saying it's okay to do drugs. I'm not saying that at all. Not from President Tyree. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying, like, in the aspect of artistry, it's okay to like take a little something here and there to be locked into your art. Okay. All right. Cool.
really thinking, I'm gonna do it every time. But with that song, going back to what you said, especially with this album as a whole, not even just that outro. I mean, not every song, but a lot of the songs I wanted to be more like personal, more like, because I think when I listen back to old Drake, old Kanye, just old music in general, old 50 Cent, you know, a lot of these albums, they was really just talking about what the fuck they were doing, which I've been doing. You know what I mean? I've been like, if I'm on Tour Live, I'm talking about I'm geeked up this mother 5 days of that. Like I was actually doing that shit for real. But like, I feel like now what I'm doing is like getting more personal about my whole upbringing, my story, my life, like what's going on now, like, because I feel like that's the type of shit that's missing from music nowadays. Like a lot of it's kind of just some slop bullshit thrown out to like
Facts.
try and get a TikTok reel,
Facts.
trying to get some clickbait views.
Facts.
A lot of just like just slop. That's what I'm calling it. Just a bunch of slop. Not everyone, but like a lot of shit nowadays.
Majority say it,
not
bro.
genuine, not real. And I feel like that's why those records are still doing so good today, is because people resonate with it. It's new kids coming out of high school now being like, never heard it for the first time in their life, and they're going to it and they're like resonating with it so much. And I feel like they're resonating with it so much because it's real. It's authentic. You know what I mean? Like those
Okay.
are real. Like they're talking about what they were doing then. And like, I feel like when you open up and you're a little bit more vulnerable, not even if it's good or bad, but you're just more vulnerable, it's like people just feel that authenticity and they're like,
This is the prime example of why this dude's my GOAT.
it just goes so much further than just like saying some bullshit. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, there's so much to unpack there. Let's just go to the obvious one. What was your upbringing like? What was childhood like for you?
I think a lot of it had to do with like, both my dad used to be in a band when he was younger. And when he had when my parents had me, he had decided to, my mom told him it's either the band or me and the kids. So he quit his band.
Damn.
They was doing some gigs.
Damn. Dreams, aspirations, gone. Gone. It's either your dreams and what you can become in life or me and your kids. Niggas like, damn. Gotta give it up. Oh gosh.
In Southern California.
Chad, don't get kids, man.
And he quit it. So I think now I'm living out that dream. I was born in Irvine, LA for like most of my childhood. And then we moved to Oregon. He wanted to start a weed farm because it got legal. So he moved up there.
How old were you?
12.
That's tough. That's a tough age, man.
It's a weird age to go.
What you mean? I got a son. Chat, my sons. What you mean don't get kids? Oh my God, did I say something? Did I fuck up the PR? Bad PR? Is that what it's called? Ah, shit. I said the wrong shit.
From like being in LA, Fullerton, like
you're established, you got friends, your identity's forming, all things ready to go.
I had my first little girlfriend, you know,
bad PR.
and then just like, whew, Oregon. Made new friends, a new life, you know what I mean? And then I was definitely a geeker from like a young age. I was definitely, not for any reason, like, you know what I mean, but I was just always kind of been a geeker. And then my mom and my dad being so like, music, my mom loves music. She loves music and so does my dad. My dad still makes music to this day now. But they've been so music heavy, like since I've been a kid. And I feel like that just, her like playing T-Pain and playing Young Thug, like she put on like Sufjan Stevens and then play like a Young Thug song.
Oh man, real
you know
taste,
I mean?
serious
so
taste.
Like, I've always just like loved music too, and that's part to them.
What do they think of the music you were making when you first started? Because obviously they're well versed in it, right? They understand it. They either make it or they're deep in it. And you're making stuff that for the most part sounds like it's from outer space. Most people, aside from your core fans who got it out the gate, thought the music you was making was either unlistenable or made by a fucking alien. So how did that land at home when you're bringing it, when you're fucking around making this shit, forming it?
I think they always supported me. I think they were a little bit skeptical at times. You know what I'm saying? That to them, they're like,
"Where's this going?
Like, where's this going?"
Hey,
you know, like, I was working at Jimmy John's at the time. I mean, I've been working since I was like 16. I was a lifeguard for like a year. Then I worked at a gas station or in the snow in Oregon, fucking getting like minimum wage. And then I worked at Jimmy John's as a delivery driver. So like, I was always grinding. That's how I got my first recording set up. But
SW.
And then all of a sudden I had like $5,000 finishing high school, and I was like, I'm rich as fuck, like $5,000.
That's where you went to New York with?
Yeah, and then I moved to New York, and
New York's just gonna be like, and I'll take that. Thank you very much. You're like, I've been here 5 minutes.
It's about 1 month of rent.
That's literally
for surely, Chad.
You're not even getting food for that.
No, so definitely they were a little bit like skeptical.
Yeah.
They definitely believed in me for sure, but like I could imagine they were like definitely questioning it, like.
And now?
And now they fully support me. I mean, they've been behind it even before I've even in this current state. But
yeah,
like,
man.
I've always been 2 feet in, 2 feet out. I'm never like I never do the 1 foot in, 1 foot out. In any part of my
There's
life.
no plan B.
No, never no plan B. If I'm gonna do something, I'm just gonna go all the way in, because it's like I always told myself, it's like I'm either gonna make it in this rapping shit or I'm gonna be homeless.
Oh, let's talk about new leaders, man.
Wow,
no option.
It's a fair statement, right? Like new leaders, the idea of who's going to take us into the next generation, right? We can't just sit here and honor the same generation. They can continue to honor themselves by creating great things and build on the success they already have, and we'll continue to love them, but who's coming up under? It can't stop. It's a fair statement. And people had an opinion, and that's great. I feel like you answered that with Face to Flame. It's a power collaboration.
Me and Top been cool for a long time. I love Top. He's just like another case of a person that's just like, he's so real. He's just so real. Like, Top is Top. That's why he fucks with me. It's another genuine, like, real connection, friendship. But to what you're saying about like new leaders and shit, I feel like.
Do you still feel like the underdog?
I don't even want to be a leader. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I could be because of other people's views and their opinions, but like, I think I'm a leader in ways of like, I never give a fuck about what people think about me or what could be the outcome. I'm always like fearless in that way of like, I'm just gonna do what I wanna do and I'm gonna do it always, no matter what. Nobody can tell me any other way. There's very few people in my life that could like say something to me and like make it even maybe change my mind. Like, cause I'm
That's how I want to
so
be too,
set on,
Chad.
like,
Like I don't want to. That's a great thing to say, because I feel like being advocating for like going getting it is definitely the best position to be in when you have like people that's behind you, that's willing to like that's willing to like what you like and do what you know, they like what you produce, and they like what you like, you know, put in the world. And the best way to use your power, that because that's the sort of power, the best way to use your power is for good, bro. Like a lot of people don't use their influence for good. They use it on a selfish basis of like leadership. And no, I'm rambling, but I like this really resonated with me because I definitely feel like that's a good thing to do if you have that much power behind you. Definitely you want to lead the youth into a positive and forward type of stepping purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to advocate for no fear, because a lot of people have fear. A lot of people. Fear is normal. But that's just something that was instilled in you to not go anywhere. And I for Yeet saying this nigga just 2 foot in, 2 foot out is either that or nothing. It's either I do music or I go homeless. It's either music I go homeless. That alone should, like, you know what I mean, push you kind of forward. And me too. And I'm not, you know, that's resonating with me and a lot of people. You generally got to envision it.
to my gut, in my
For
opinion.
surely, bro.
So you never get caught up in that thinking where the math tells you one thing, the concerts tell you one thing, the level of success you have.
Yeah, this dude was a lifeguard and now he's a star. That's why I don't believe, like, certain people be like, oh, I never worked a job. Like, there's certain people out there that have that leverage of not working, which is okay. I gotta go now real quick. All right, bet. Some people have that leverage of not working, which is cool. And then they just like pop out the blue with like all this stuff and they never worked a job before. All right, cool. Or some people like make fun of people with jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're not entrepreneurs. It's like people got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like not a lot of people start on easy level. You know what I'm saying? We all have to find a way. We all have to find time to pursue what we need. Pursue it and make time and be consistent with that time, bro. And then that's when you start seeing little things here and little things there, and you can continue to be pursuable. You keep pursuing this thing with the little amount of time that you have, like every single fucking day, like every day. Dude, never go the easy route. Never, ever. Easy is not good. If it's easy, everybody will be doing it, and it will die. It's not gonna last if it's easy. You build square one every day, even with a job, even with family issues, even with mental issues, whatever it might be. You literally keep going. And then one day, out of nowhere, boom, you're in a spot that you never ever thought would exist. But now it exists because of what you've been doing. And then you can now you're free. You're free. You worked hard, you deserve it. You're free. That shit is great, bro. That shit is great when you get to work for what you want to become. That shit is great. Great thing.
The concerts tell you one thing, the level of success you
Great
have.
thing, bro.
And yet there's still, I feel, this kind of deniability associated with your success that people aren't quite sure how to position you, right? You're hands down. I mean, I think it's factually correct, like numerically correct, that you're the most successful new rap artist this decade.
Wow.
I mean, I see the stats, I see the numbers for sure. But like,
Is it perfect to think about for this week?
I don't think numbers is everything.
In general, not for this week,
numbers,
but
like,
in
for
life,
sure they do prove
forever.
at some point that like my music and what I'm doing is doing something for sure. But like, as far as like there needing to be new leaders, like putting like a quote on like leaders, what does that even mean? Like leaders of like, I think definitely there are people of my generation that like are pushing the sound and shit like that. And I'm definitely one of those that's like not afraid to break boundaries and do new shit and try this and do that and light the way. As far as like the term new leaders, I feel like that's more something that's just like up to everyone's perspective. It's up to like that individual person. Who do they think is the new leader? Who are they inspired by?
In that lyric and up from here, you know, you definitely stake your claim regardless of the term leaders or leadership. You stake your claim in terms of what you've built and what you're proud of.
Music, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
It's a statement. Like I'm the only one
Because
of my
everybody's a
generation
leader.
who's changing music right now.
I feel like everybody's a leader. Anybody with a platform is a leader. You're leading a group of people. Even if music, streaming, YouTube, what else? Cooking, TV shows. Everybody's a leader that creates something. You just have to use that leadership for good.
Yeah, for sure. I think so. For sure.
For
I
good.
think that's what I was trying to get at. Like leaders and like being able to change it, I feel like is a different term, at least to me, where it's like, I don't want to be labeled as someone who's like to this standard where I gotta feel like I have to be leading and controlling people to do this type of thing. I think just definitely for sure, from my perspective, I think out of my generation and as of right now, people, and no shade to anyone also, but I think I'm definitely like super forward thinking on like, how can we make something that sounds fresh? How can we make something that sounds new? How can we push the boundaries? How can we do this next thing? How can we do that? Like, I feel like, and also have the capability to be able to work with different people and this and that. Like, that's why I'm saying stuff like that. I'm definitely trying to change it up, trying to give the youth some real music, some real art.
I feel the same.
I think I'm done with the slop. I think people are done with it too. It's resonating like in all ways. I think people are done with they're done with the bullshit for sure.
Yeah.
And as these kids get older, as my fans get older, not everyone gets older. Not saying shit needs to change.
Being a leader never meant taking control, but more about guiding others forward constructively. Absolutely.
I think people are kind of growing.
But some people think that because they have power, like some people definitely think they're more than what they are. And you know, that's more of like a mental thing. That's what they think. And you know, you can't change somebody's thought because that's what's already in their head embedded. But I definitely agree with that because taking control is definitely like far out the norm. Like leader, like leader. What does a leader mean? Like leader. Like I am like the only time leadership is ever implemented in the world is when you're in the army. Like that is my, you know, my general, whatever. I have to take control. I have to take whatever from him because he's higher rank. Okay, cool. But a leader, or like a leader in this world, is not a thing. There's influencers, people that, you know, put their mind to things and they, you know, get better at what they do, and therefore people congratulate them. So now they're influencers. They're looked upon a certain way where people acknowledge them and people like the way they think. People like the way they put out art. People like the way they talk. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people use that for bad. I don't want to talk. You know what? Let's use Jeffrey Epstein. All right. Jeffrey Epstein, definitely up there, but he used his power for bad, for the worse. He could have used it for the better. He could have used it for the better. The amount of things you could have did something good for the world, but everybody's so selfish. Everybody care about themselves, bro. Nobody cares about nobody else. They don't care. As long as I'm good, who gives a fuck about everybody else? Why? And I feel like that's the same thing with streaming now. Like people don't people like you're I get it, like you're entertaining, but what are you doing for yourself and for other people? What are you doing that's gonna be different? Like that's why I advocate for hard work, because I'm in the middle of it. You know what I'm saying? Like after this, I gotta go do something. I don't got all day to sit for real. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do something and then work tomorrow and then 10 hours and then I gotta stream again. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I'm gonna I think it's the fear of what others do to them. Oh, what do you mean fear of others, what other people do to them? But yeah, I like having debates like this. I feel like we need to. I like doing stuff like this, like talk about worldly things and just talk. I feel like we need more videos, like different videos where we talk about grinding and talk about being better and talk about people in general. Not in a bad aspect, but in a way of like acknowledging what could be better or mindsets. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. I ain't gonna lie, it should be lit.
Up a little bit, like
Cause that's all I watch.
taking Molly 20 times a day and geeking up all week and doing all the shit. It's just like not as cool as it could have been then because we was just young and fried. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, at a certain point, it just gets to like,
XRT.
what am I gonna be 40 popping
Yes.
X pills all day and getting geeked and like, scamming and shit? Like, I mean, I'm gonna wind up in jail for sure.
And you can't make a song with Elton John giving you his blessing and leaning into that
Yes.
if you're going to be unfocused, right? I mean,
I'm sorry I keep using it, but I feel like even though like some people don't even understand that the world is only in their mind. Like some people genuinely like it's okay because that's when you're stuck in a loop. It's fine. I was there. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't. This gonna be 3 hours long. We're almost there though. 30 seconds, 30 more minutes, bro. Some people genuinely don't understand that the world that they perceive outside is actually inside. Like people don't think that their world comes from within. So if you're dealing with something in the world and your world is gloomy, and your world is depressed, and your world is sad, and all these things that you think is everybody else's world, it's not. It's just internally from you. So when you change your perspective on how you think the world is, everything changed from within. Chat, like why? Like some people don't understand that. It comes from within. Your brain is the central part of what it is. Like your brain is what depicts. Like I've been telling niggas this. Your brain is literally what you make your world. If your world is not what you want it to be, all you have to do is make it what you want it to be, and it will be your world. Like you are the creator of your reality. Like you are the creator of your reality. Like you are. I am. You are. If you want to be more happy, do more happy things. You will become happy. You can't be sad and say, I'm sad. I want to be more happy, but I'm sad. I'm always sad, but I want to be more happy. How the hell are you going to be happy if you're always sad and say you're always sad? How? You can't. You can't. Come on, man.
Staying geeking up all week and doing all the shit. It's just
Chad,
like,
we got to do videos, bro. We got to do more
not as
videos
cool
like
as
this.
it could have been then because we was just young and fried. You know what I mean? Like at a certain point, it just gets to like, what am I gonna be 40 popping X pills all day and getting geeked? And
How much was like
scamming and shit.
Yeah,
like,
you got to get
I'm
yourself
gonna
from
wind up
that,
in
bro.
jail for sure.
and you can't make a song with Elton John giving you his blessing and leaning into that if you're going to be unfocused, right? I mean, he's not going to lean into your album and bless you. This is the patron saint of music. You know.
Yeah.
How did that happen? What's the story behind this Elton John connection?
It came to be that I think it's his nephew. His nephew had fucked with me, and also
Probably his kids.
yeah, no, his kids for sure. We met when I was doing Coachella. His kids were like huge fans, and Zach's like, "Yo, you want to go meet Elton John's kids?" And I was like, "Hey, of course. Like, I'm about to go perform, but like,
Yeah.
we got 5 minutes, but I'll go make time." So I said what up. We took a picture, said what up to them. So that was the start of the connection, and then I mean, Elton John's a legend. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's one of the only people in the world that can go do.
I feel like whoa, relax, Harvey. I feel like ADL will appeal to. I feel like ADL would appeal to a more older audience, and the fans that are quite young will grow into loving ADL. As they get older, as Yee said, there was a time where rapping about pill popping and stuff was appealing because everyone was young and dumb and resonated with that. This album about to be generational, an album of value, time for a book club, Tyree.
Fucking stadium tour with just a piano
Yeah.
and himself.
Yeah.
And-
Yeah. The songbook is.
Sell it out every time and do it over and over again.
But that's what you know what? That's a good insight. Very good insight.
Songbook is
I was
undeniable.
gonna spit on it. I was gonna pause. First of all, I was gonna spit more about that thought. Pause. On God, pause, please. Please. On God, pause. But you already. On God, pause, bruh. Spit more on what you're talking about. But I'm gonna go on a rant. Pause. On God, pause.
But the guy just like, but it's just like
Maybe I just
pure,
need to
like,
shut up sometimes,
talent,
bro.
superstardom. You know?
Well, I just love the fact as well that and Elton's a total new music addict. I mean, he's like your mum. He's dialed in. every
I just
with
talk
Doug,
too
they
much.
got
That's
that.
my problem. Probably that's why I need to shut up sometimes. Maybe if I wasn't talking so much, I wouldn't be in these predicaments. I just need to shut up. That's
he's
what it
tapped
is.
in.
For sure.
So that's why I knew if there was a person, if there was a place for that, it would definitely be him. And we already had that connection with the kids
bro.
and him.
Perfect recommendation, really.
Yeah, Zach got in touch with his nephew, and we just had this weird song where like one of my producers, Lucid, he just like made this crazy like piano riff song, and when I heard it, I was like, we were all saying like, this sounds like some Elton shit. Like I'm rapping on just like some Elton piano, and we put no drums on it. And I was like, we need to get Elton on it. So like we had the connections, we had the plays, and I was like, let's try and make it happen.
bro.
You know what I mean? So we ended up making it happen, and he fucked with it. They told me he was in the kitchen, you need to turn it up to it. So I'm like, okay, so like, it's definitely the one.
It's so on brand for him. He's so into it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not a trait for him. He's
Yeah.
the same as you. If he's
Yeah.
not feeling it, if he's not genuinely in love with it, he's not gonna put his name on it.
100%.
He's gonna play on it, you know?
100%.
This beat sound hella sick. I got a question. Do y'all think I should play the album in the background while I play Brawlhalla? Would that be a W concept? Or would I be like raging the whole time? I was thinking about it, it's like maybe I should put the album in the background and play some games or play Brawlhalla, play Apex, play something, bro. Now we gotta run a bunch of games. Y'all don't want me to beat y'all ass again. We gotta do that, bro. Yo,
We
bet.
alluded to this person
Bet.
earlier on in the conversation. This
I'll do
kind
Dangerous
of
Life on
extraterrestrial creative life force
on Brawlhalla.
on the record as well that you've got.
I'm gonna start
on
yelling, bro.
Face the Flame as well, which is Grimes.
I heard that Oblivion song. I just fucked with her. Her music's just crazy. Like that song is so like just crazy song. I had this intro that Lucid had made that was like, it sounded like Grimes. So I was like, how do we get her? We have Young Boy on it on one end of the spectrum. You got Top on one side, and then you got Grimes on the other side. When I heard it, I was just like, she needs to be on it. Like she has to be on it. So we got the connection. I think Benny had worked with her before, so we had that connection. I pulled up on her at her house, and we just clicked. We started working. I was in her zone, in her environment. You know what I mean? Just like letting her do her thing, seeing her process, the way she does things. Definitely, she's definitely super talented.
Yeet is gonna be the biggest, bro.
Forward thinking for sure.
In the most
It just
humblest
opens
way
up
possible.
So many doors in terms
Taking
of
it
who you can work with
super
going forward.
serious.
I feel like
There's not a lot of people that
serious.
could get Young Boy.
Hey,
If
Grimes
not,
on the
if
same-
He's
if
thinking
not
like
any that could
thinking
get Grimes and
about
Young Boy on the
this.
same song, you know. So like,
This is what's really interesting about your music is now that you've put a lot out and you're opening yourself up to these people, it must have actually come as a surprise to you because I can imagine for the longest time you weren't really exposed to someone like Donald Glover or Grimes. You don't know what they think about your music. And then all of a sudden, you know, you find out that they actually love what you're making. It kind of opens up all these new worlds for you, right?
yeah, 100%.
I think people were surprised to hear that you and Donald Glover had this kind of friendship and have made music together, but why? He's an outside thinker as well.
Me and Donald Glover, me and him go way back. I remember we have so many songs that we made in the past. I remember we was in Paris. I think it was for Fashion Week, and he was out there, and we hit him. We're like, "Yo, like, you free?" We just pulled up, went to the studio. We made some songs that'll probably never come out. That are insane songs.
Why wouldn't they come out?
I mean, they might come out at some point in time. they were questionable for this album. But after Power Trip and shit like that, we had did that, made some records. Definitely Donald Glover was like, he's just a genuine dude. He's just like a cool person. He's mad real, and I
Haven't seen an artist really care about their work and building something with the music as much as Yeat has in recent times. Last artist I remember really care about their craft that much was X. I would say, yeah, Rip X. I would definitely say X, Yeat, and shit. Who have I been listening to? I haven't actually did a reaction to him in a minute, but hold on, give me a second. Yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? FMB. Uh, damn, I forgot his name, bro. But I was doing a whole journey on them. Yeah, I want to say Logic, but not Logic. Who have I was? Let me go on my page real quick. It's been so long, bro. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. NF fan base is insane. Y'all should listen to NF. Gang. Then the only person I would say that probably Yeet and NF that I've listened to that actually put like he put actually so much work into his music, like so much work. If y'all look, there's a couple videos on my page y'all can watch, but that's a journey. I've took the Yeet journey and now I'm taking the NF journey, and I'm not gonna lie, NF is like that. NF is like when you really want to think about some deep emotional music and personal feeling of music, NF is the person to really listen to. And he puts so much stuff in his music videos, like it's actually insane. It's actually insane.
fucked with him for that. And
Like some hidden messages in his music videos.
I
Like
think-
what?
it definitely, yeah, it's interesting. Like I could work with so many different types of people, and I think it's just because I just come off as like so genuine. I feel like I could be in a room with a lot of different people that are all from so many different points of life and living and shit, but it's like we just click or connect, or we don't. But for the most part, we do, and it's like with him and Grimes and stuff like that, it's like I could see where they're coming from, and I could kind of like be able to work with my world. You know what I mean? In the same way that like, I mean, it's easy for me and Top to make a song. It's easy for me and Drake make a song, but like be in a room with people who are not making rap. I mean, Donald Glover, he makes some rap songs, but you know what I mean? Like, Grimes not a rapper, obviously. But like, I could get in the room with.
What does Grimes sound like? Can y'all describe what a Grimes song sound like?
With like,
Because now I'm curious. Now I'm really curious.
I wanted to work with Bonnie
Yeah,
Brown and some
Grimes,
shit.
yeah.
I want to work with different people because I feel like there's a lot of different ways you could.
It's a person. It's a person that's featured on his album that's coming up. But he's describing Grimes as in a person that doesn't rap. Like, yo, she made Genesis. I'm not good with names. Maybe if I hear the song, maybe I'll remember, but I don't know who Grimes is. Hold on, I'll BRB.
Texturize shit and like bring them into the world you're trying to build, and like definitely took example from older Ye on that type of shit, because Ye get Sosa and Bonnie Bear on the song, and like that's like unheard of back then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no, the fact that he could do that and get those type of people on the same type of shit is just like kind of inspiring, where it's like, how can I bring a lot of worlds together that aren't my world or any world at all, and like make a song, make an actual good song out of it. You know what I mean?
I think ADL is that.
ADL is definitely that.
It's that.
Kylie Jenner.
Hold on. I know this is very off topic. I just got to see. Hold on. Grimes. I got to see what it is. Ooh. Genesis by Grimes. Genesis. What? What? She sounds like something like some chant, like some I don't even know how to explain it, bro. Some like hypnotizing type of thing. What is this music? What is going on? I don't know what this music is. I don't want to say it's TikTok music, but I heard it off here. I don't think she's TikTok. Yeah, I don't think that's a TikTok. But how would she even be on this song? She has to be a sample, because how?
You get Elton John. You know what I mean?
Kylie Jenner. No one really saw Kylie Jenner showing up on a Yeet record. Like, that wasn't on the bingo card.
No,
Oh yeah, King Kylie. Oh my gosh, let's talk about King Kylie, bro. Let's talk about King Kylie. Let King Kylie talk. Why? Yeet, please explain why. Why did you do that, bro?
So take us through the whole thinking
Yeah,
and
why?
then the process of, and the why and the how of all of that.
Yes.
When I was doing the first camp, so we did multiple camps for this album. When we was doing the first camp, I got a house in Malibu. That's when Cuddy pulled up, Emma pulled up. One of my close friends, Daniel Chetry, he works with Bieber. I had him pull up for a day and just like I was playing in some records, getting his input and shit. And I made this song one night, and he was there. I was kind of in my bag. I was in a little drunk bag, and I was made the song "Let King Talk and Talk." We were just cooking, and then I didn't know that Kylie made music. There was like a 4-bar space. I was like, we gotta get Kylie on that. I was like, King Kylie, like, she's gotta be on this. And he's close with her, one of my close friends.
But how does that thought come into your head though, bro? Like, okay, there's a 4-bar space. Let me just get Kylie Jenner. Out of anybody, like, why? Like, what? How does that work? How does that thought even be thought about, even form?
And he's close with her, one of my close friends, Stas, and Zach's friend, you know what I'm saying? Zach, we all know each other, so it was like just a call away. So I was
Just
like,
a call away.
how could we get this done? Definitely went back and forth a lot on getting it right and making it perfect, but I feel like it was a way to like get that done without trying to be on some like clout effect. You know what I mean? Or trying to get some like, oh, this is some crazy thing. It was like,
I feel like
to me, it just made sense where it's like,
Really?
I mean, obviously, getting Kylie Jenner song, that's crazy.
Come on, Yeet. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. You had to be thinking, because there's no way. I would be like, let me get Kylie Jenner without thinking of anything other than let me get Kylie Jenner. You had to be thinking like, yo, Kylie Jenner would be a crazy person to be on this, because it's Kylie Jenner. Like, why is she on a song with Yeet, right? That's probably the first thought that came to his head. And then, like, she has a fan base. There's no way you had a thought like, yo, I want to call Kylie because I just need her on this song. Because why not? I just want Kylie Jenner on this song. You know what I'm saying? Like, it had to be, bro. Loki feel like this interview getting more social as time progresses. Like, he's speaking more.
But like,
Is it subversive on both ways?
Yeah, 100%. But like, to me, I was like, just the fact that her name's King Kylie, and the song's called Let King Talk and Talk, and we have the connections, like, and she's down. So I'm like, let's at least try it out and see, you know what I'm saying?
But I feel there's part of you that
Nah.
I always feel there's a part of you that also still, while all that being true, still loves the subversive kind of pushing the buttons of people like you wouldn't expect it.
100%.
It's gonna pop.
100%, yeah. Definitely, I don't think people would expect that ever. No, I don't think that they on the new Yeezy
Right.
album,
No.
they would guess that track 2.
He was a little nervous.
They expect Drake on an album now
Drake,
because of the hit.
people like that, like people that I've worked with in the past for sure. But like her out of all people. I don't think people were like, well, for sure, Kylie's gonna be on the next album. Like, that's like for sure. Like, I don't think anyone's thinking that.
No one's
I don't think anyone's thinking that.
You said it before, man, no one knows what to expect. And that gives you a really blank canvas to be able to create worlds around these things. I mean, even why we're here today, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll put a button-down shirt and a suit on anytime.
Yeah.
But I like the fact that we were able to sort of sit down and lean into this experience based on what you've built around ADL, this idea of it's dangerous getting everything you ever dreamed of. It can be dangerous to your life and dangerous to your ambitions, you know? You've always built these worlds.
Yeah, 100%. With my albums, I like to build a world, you know, like.
That's very, very good, bro.
And with 2093, it was more of like,
please talk about it.
Dystopian, like I was just like, fuck it, let's go 80 years in the future. And start fucking around. Like,
yes, I love it.
To me, at least, what I would make 80 years from now or whatever. I'm trying to paint a picture not only through the songs, but like.
This nigga said, I'm trying to paint a picture, bro. Oh my God. I love it, bro. I love it, bro. I love it, bro. Not a lot of people have imagination, bro, but you did good, bro. You did very good painting that picture, bro. You did very good, bro. These are tough, but I call anything this guy does tough. Oh my gosh. Zuka, do you ever like hop off? Like, do you ever like get tired? Do you just like keep like riding? Like what goes on? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you ever like slow down? Do you ever like what do you do?
It was more of like some real dystopian, like I was just like, fuck it, let's go 80 years in the future and start fucking around. Like, that's what music's gonna sound to me, at least, what I would make 80 years from now or whatever. I'm trying to paint a.
I'm on chat. My mom's calling. All right. Fourth. Why is that a clip,
picture,
bro?
not only through the songs, but like through like the promotion and how it looks and like what people are getting, what they're seeing. So they feel like when they're listening to this, they feel like they're part of that world and they're part of like what is going on. And I'm doing the same with this album for sure. This has definitely been a recent trend. Like before, it was kind of just like whatever the fuck I was doing, I dropped it. But this shit is much more like a new world where it's like
a new
life
world.
Is dangerous. You know what I mean? Love or life can be dangerous for sure, and that's like something I'm living also. You know, like.
Oh my gosh! So this one is gonna be imagination plus real life plus danger and love. Wow. Wow. Okay.
With the way life is, with the way that shit's going on, it could happen. With
what could
turning
go
up sometimes, doing drugs sometimes, or with girls.
Wow.
Shit could get dangerous. You know what I mean? So it's like. I'm painting that picture through the music and also in the imagery, like through the mafia shit and the whole vibe. I took inspiration for sure from like old mafia movies and old vibe.
Oh my gosh, I ain't gonna lie, this about to be insane, bro. Zuka, the glaze is a little too much, but I will say, this sounds insane. From him taking inspiration from 2093, imagination plus real life, plus love, plus what could happen if you do this, plus what could happen if you do that, plus inspiration from old mafia movies. And on top of that, I mean, he took 2 years to make this anyways. So I can't even say on top of that, he's making new albums. I mean, I could because he's still working on it, but he's already thinking about his next 2 albums. Hey, Fmbtee, I have a question. What is the question? My seed? Oh shit, wrong person. Might be. Wait, what'd you say? Let's just say this is going to be incredible. It is.
You love movies, huh?
Lately, yeah. For sure.
Not always? Not traditionally?
No, not traditionally, no.
So if you weren't really listening to music and you weren't really watching movies, what were you doing as a kid?
Geeking up, for sure. Played a little bit of sports. I was kind of bad at all of them, but I played them all. for sure. Little bit of basketball.
Hey,
Not
equal
good.
opportunity sports guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baseball, wasn't good at it. Played water polo for a year. I think 2 actually. Was not good at that either.
Because water polo is fucking impossible.
It is impossible.
I'm gonna just try water polo. It's like, it's not just a game. You have to be like the fittest person on the planet. You have to be able to fucking train water.
My parents didn't want me to play football because they were like, fuck your head up.
Yeah, so you were drifting, huh?
Trying them all.
And that's where the fucking.
And then I was like, let me start geeking up, make music. Fuck it. I work at Jimmy John's.
Yo!
Were you even listening to anyone at that time? Was there anything that was inspiring you at that time? Or, I mean, was it just a pure inner voice situation where it's like, this is the shit I hear in my head? Where the fuck does the sound come from?
Definitely I was listening to shit. High school, Uzi a lot. Cardi, when I was younger.
Wow.
Ye, I wasn't really put on the Ye until later.
He's a high school Uzi. Nigga was listening to Uzi. Now he's making songs with Uzi.
But definitely Ye is inspirational to hear stuff like that.
This album feels, ADL feels like it's tipping its cap to Ye's sonic and architectural ambitions as a creative.
Sure, definitely like the whole vibe of like also just the thought of like going back on the Graham Youngboy thing and shit like that. Just being able to like
connect these
connect dots that
different
wouldn't
worlds.
be connected normally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So no collaboration on Music Monday. If that's so, I might have to send you the song on Discord then. What do you mean? You have a collaboration? Yeah, there's no collabs on Music Monday. I'm only judging your songs. So, I mean, even if you have a collaboration and you want me to judge that song, it's only going to be judged on your part. So if you want to send me a song that's 2 minutes long and then you rap for 5 seconds on the song, I'm going to judge your part.
I'll listen to Drake. I mean, my first car crash, I was listening to Drake.
What happened?
I crashed into a house.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait, what?
Will be connected normally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'll listen to Drake. I mean, my first car crash, I was listening to Drake.
It's
What
not
happened?
good.
I crashed into a house.
I'm sorry, what?
Crashed into a house, yeah.
You crashed into a house?
I was 16. I was dropping my brother off for, he was going to, I think, a football game at the school. So I took my mom's
How do you
car and
crash
dropped him
into
off.
a house?
And I was coming back and we were coming around this corner. I was going like 90 and a 20. I'm like in like a
In a
little,
residential area?
yeah, it's in the suburban
You fucking idiot.
Oh, yo, it is crazy. 90 and a 20 around a corner. 90 and a 20 around a corner, bro. You're literally gonna flip, bro. You're gonna tumble, bro. What are you doing, bro?
I'm like in like a
In a
little,
residential area?
yeah, it's in the suburban
You fucking idiot.
But I also had some food. I had some food with me that my mom made for me. Some
Yeah.
food. And like this, I thought I knew the neighborhood kind of. And this turn came up like, and it was a full
Oh my God, he's
full
tripping.
180. I thought it was like maybe a 90. It was a full 180. So I came out this corner and I'm like, fuck, like there's a hedge in the house straight ahead and I'm going 90. Like, I don't know, I can't even stop. But also my food started falling off the car. So I went to go grab the food because I was like,
This nigga is literally insane, Chad. He's insane.
I still was hungry, you know what I mean?
This nigga said I was still hungry. Clearly, he wasn't lying when he said he crashed a car at one point in the song. Crashed that bit.
In that moment?
Yeah, I was hungry, yeah.
Yo.
And then I look up and then I thank God I'm still alive. There was a giant metal pole that I just missed by a foot. I would have went straight 90 into a pole and been dead for sure.
For sure.
But I swerved a little bit, my car was in midair for like probably 3 seconds. It was down like a hedge. I went through 2 hedges. It was a whole car imprint.
You airborne?
Hedges. Airborne, yeah. And then I landed in the living room like, and I swear to God,
What?
I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. I land in the living room and they was sitting down on the couch watching TV.
No, bro.
I'm sitting
Nah,
in this
bro.
sitting in this Volvo straight in the living room. And like, they was like, what the fuck? Like,
That's something like straight out of a movie, like straight out of a cartoon movie, bro. There's no way. 90 in the 20, full 180 turn. You flip in the air, then you flip in the air, you land in somebody's living room while they're watching TV. What?
They was like, what the fuck is going on? And they was like,
It's
they was
the
like,
type of shit you see in a Marvel movie. I need to label this, bro.
like nervous laughing. They didn't even know what to say. It was like a car just came through
Sorry.
the room. And my first instinct was to get the fuck out of there. So I put the car in reverse, start revving the engine.
What? I gotta get better, bro. Chat, I'm fucking up the...
My first instinct was to get the fuck out of there. So I put the car in reverse, start revving the engine. It obviously didn't work because the car was fucked up. But then, yeah, but I remember that to that day.
What song was it?
It was that one with,
What song
I
was
don't got
it?
my phone on me. It was that one with that UK artist, Drake.
Skepta?
Oh,
Dave.
With Dave.
Dave. That song was playing. Yeah, that song with Dave was playing.
this nigga said his laugh is so tough. Chat, have y'all lost y'all mind? Like, what's going on? Y'all lost it.
And I'll never forget that. Like every time I heard that song, I'm like, damn, I was
Y'all
crashing my
lost
house
it,
when I
bro.
heard that song for the first time.
the
It was on the fucking radio.
You crashing.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. I'm crying, bro. I'm crying, bro. Yo, bro. I'm dead, bro. Y'all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all are crazy, bro. Y'all niggas is hilarious. I'm telling y'all, bro. Yo, bro.
To a house.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
crying
crazy,
real
yeah.
tears, bro.
I've been in a
Y'all-
couple car
y'all are
crashes,
funny,
like
bro.
3.
Do you still drive?
No,
Oh my god.
Thank God.
YBG.
Thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
For all of
no,
us.
I'm a great driver, though.
What?
I don't know, I'm a great driver, though.
That's right.
3, I've been driving I drive all the time. I've driven from Oregon to LA back, an 18-hour drive, going 200 the whole time. I'm doing great driving the whole time, so definitely a great driver, for sure. But those times, it was just like a young mistake.
Have you told Drake that story?
No, I never told him. No, never told him.
Oh my God. Fucking wild.
Yeah, definitely. The other car crashes weren't as bad, for sure. I love them when I was just on IG Live and shit. On the freeway.
What's your relationship with
They just be crashing shit.
I was talking to someone the other day and they were talking about Bob Dylan's relationship with destiny is fragile, and I loved that. I loved that statement of like almost rejecting the idea of destiny as being like a predisposed situation. I mean, you talked about being lucky and being spared the pole and given the hedge. Do you lean into the existential? Do you lean into the what ifs of life? And
Never. I'm the biggest op of that, for sure. Like, I'm always if like, my mindset is always like, whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen always. And there's no changing it, I don't think. I mean, to a certain point there is, like, you can be dumb about shit for sure. But in that case, that was probably gonna happen anyways because you're being dumb about it. I think you kind of just gotta lean in sometimes on like the way life goes and what's bound to happen is probably gonna happen most times. At least in my perspective, I think there's no really changing.
so no prayer?
In what way?
Oh, that's a good
Do
question.
you
That's
put
a
your
very good
faith in
question.
anything other than what will be will be?
Not really, no. I think to a certain extent, you can change it. You can change it slightly, like me quitting perks and trying to do better for myself. That in some way could have changed my destiny, but my destiny probably was gonna be the same anyways. I was probably gonna get on perks without me choosing to do it.
Wow. He's saying he's destined for this shit no matter what. No matter what had happened in his life, this is where he was gonna end up. I kinda disagree in that aspect. I feel like everything is like meant to happen. Like if say for example, like say you go through a whole bunch of bull BS to get where you're at, right? Imagine if you didn't go through a whole bunch of BS. You wouldn't be in that same spot because like what you do currently in that moment is depicting your future. So if you never go through whatever you go through in that current moment, your future will look completely different because everybody's future is literally like there's so many futures. There's so many futures. It's so many futures. Like us right now, like me streaming and y'all being in here just like completely changed everything. Everything just changed about everybody's life because y'all in here. Everything. There's probably some videos out there that y'all are missing that could change y'all whole mindset. Now y'all not missing. Y'all missed it because y'all watching me. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's future is so it's a billion futures for everybody out there. I won't be surprised if Yeet thinks we live in a simulation. We do, bro. But I can see how one would believe everything is predetermined. Just because we know we have a future doesn't mean we know what that future is. Facts. So yeah, personally I agree with what you said. Yeah, because everybody, we all are destined for whatever it is, because we can't see the future. I feel like that's why like damn, I just lost what I was about to say. But yeah, I remember now. That's why the past is the past, the present is currently, and the future is the future. We can't see in the future, but we can only work for the future. We can only work for what we think our future will be. We can't think about the past that's already happened. We can only work currently because we can control ourselves right now. We can control everything we do right now to make our future. So I feel like whatever he did, like he crashed his car. He crashed into somebody's living room and made a song about crashing into the living room, right? That song would have never existed if he didn't crash. Maybe it would have existed imaginationally, but it wouldn't have hit the same because it's not true. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think it happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Everything, your life is made for what it is because of what you've done. You know what I'm saying? So if you ain't never been broke, you can't talk about broke shit. If you ain't never been rich, you can't talk about rich shit. I mean, you can manifest the richness, of course, but it's gonna be way easier to talk about broke shit because you're broke. You know what I'm saying? It's some shit like that.
I think what's laid out for you is laid out for you regardless. But I think it's about how hard you're going to push yourself to be able to make that happen.
Yeah, your work ethic is pretty unmatched right now. I feel like,
and I can see his point of view as well too, saying that too. As it's both ways. It's both ways. If you're, I can see what he's saying too. If there was a person that could time travel, literally everything would be different. Oh my gosh, the world would literally. Oh boy, I stand on my money, and now I'm 5'5".
And for the new generation, that's really what's coming across, not just in this conversation, but obviously in proof and concept. You know, through the music and everything you've done, and right down to this like really important moment, ADL, this double album. It's a statement for you.
For sure.
Is it not?
I think it's a statement for sure, because it's the first time I feel like, one, I put myself out there more, like putting everything out on the table, for sure. And also it's the first time where I'm like really going back in on something, like and putting all my effort into it. Because I feel like before I put my effort into it, but this I'm really putting all my effort into it.
So where does it take you?
It's the first time I'm doing that ever in my career.
So where does it take you? Like, I mean, to me, it sounds massive. It sounds like the kind of music that you can tour and not just jump on the circuit, not just do the festivals, great as they are, but actually build out a world, do a proper tour, maybe arenas, maybe stadiums. I mean, how does this album adjust your ambitions?
Yeah, the same way, like we were just talking about destiny and stuff like that. I feel like whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen naturally, but I think the album is more like gonna set the tone for the rest of my career, I think.
Oh, bet.
I think it's more like it's gonna light the way for a lot of people, I think. A lot of my fans especially. And I feel like it's just gonna be a new precedent for like where my music is gonna be. Like, I feel like it's like a new tone setter.
There was a great review that Fantano did. I like to watch his reviews, and he had this great take on Dangerous Summer, where he was talking about how, I don't know if you saw it, but how and one of the comments he made was how he really loved how dialed in and focused you were. You acknowledge that your fans are ready for that now. That this idea of speed over attention, of productivity over care, this idea of being on drugs over being focused and clear-headed. That's kind of what you're referring to in terms of leading the way.
Before you
right?
answer this, what I really hope happens, I really hope that his fan base, like everybody, have an open mind about what goes into this project. I don't want people to go into it like, oh shit, like this is not like what he usually drops, and you know what I'm saying? I want people to be more open-minded about what he's trying to create instead of saying, "Oh, I need this." I feel like people that just says that like are bots, like in a way, like they're not open-minded to see what he's trying to make. You know what I'm saying? There are literally cults about 2021 Yeet. Like, I don't know why people are there. I feel like music should be more of like, what is the art? What is the art behind it? More than I need rage, I need lovey-dovey, I need, you know what I'm saying? It's like they boxed into one criteria of the song, and I don't like that. And I feel like that's probably why people got mad at 2093. Like, they don't see the bigger picture in 2093. They don't see it. And they can't like it because that's not what they're allowing themselves to even try to like. Like, I hope and pray that when ADL comes out, people are not like, where's the rage? Where's the you know, where's the, you know what I'm saying? Where's this at? Where's that at? I hate the song. I hate it. I hate the whole thing. It's trash. It's trash. I don't even like it. You failed me again. I don't like it. Please don't be like that, man. Please try to be open-minded. It becomes a trend to like, oh, Yeet is weird. Please, I hope.
You can come out of what was considered a scene, or something that could be dismissed. That there's actually a pathway forward out of that.
I think this album is like you said with Dangerous Summer, it's a lot more clear, a lot more concise. I feel like this album's the same way, and I feel like sometimes, like, I know I got fans that drop up to me 100 more times, keep dropping up to me. You don't have to do this, that. But I feel like this album is like in the same way with 2093. And even up to me at the time, it's like, at the end of the day, it's my music, and I'm always gonna know what's right and for my music. I make my music for myself. I go in the car, what I listen to 99% of the time, I listen to my unreleased songs. That's what I listen to all the time. So I make my music for me.
I love that, by the way.
Yeah, I make it for me.
It used to bum me out when I talk to artists and they'd be like, I released, I can't listen to it anymore. I'm like, man, that's just such a sad trait.
Whatever the last song is my favorite song. That's one of my, we always talk about that. It's like, sometimes I gotta get away from that, because it's like, whatever I made that day, that's my new favorite song.
At some point, a while back, you mentioned like 4,000 songs. How many do you think you got now?
Way more than 4,000.
Way more.
Way more than 4,000 songs.
On my computer alone, there's like 35,000 files.
What?
A lot of it is beats, for sure.
Yeah, but still.
But I think at least like 15 to 20,000 songs.
You can't possibly keep track of that. You need someone like Benny.
I'd be cranking 25, 30 a day. Especially when I was geeked up. I make like, off the Molly, you can make like 40 songs in a day.
What?
You can really go crazy if you want to, but I was definitely pumping them out for sure. I was pumping out a lot of songs.
You talk about that on the record.
Yeah.
I think there's a moment where you acknowledge the fact that like it's almost like lamentable. You're like, oh, by the way, I'm back on the drugs. You should know. It's almost like you're copping to it. Like, by the way, you should know I'm back on the drugs and I'm doing a ton of Molly. I just wanted to be really clear about that.
15, bro, 35K is actually offendable. This is what I don't understand. How can someone do so many songs in a day? It's insane. That is definitely insane. But I'm telling you, like, I feel like half of that comes from the substances it takes. I'm telling you, bro. He said, especially when he's off that shit, he be cranking like 40 a day. That should be low key like a cheat code, like low key. 40 songs in a day. I don't think I made 40 songs, and shit. I be on FL all the time.
It was like an admission.
Yeah, like on Face to Flame. We was in Australia.
No, do not listen, bro. Do not listen to GD, bro.
I had some Molly, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna rip it.
I
had my studio with me, and I was like, I had my little like hotel set up. I always record just wherever I am.
That's the dream.
I made half of 2093 in a Japanese hotel bathroom.
That's the dream.
You know what I mean? So
what?
Crazy song, for sure.
Yeah, crazy song.
And then I was just like, I made it instantly. I was like, I need YB on this. And then after YB got on it, I was like, I need Gramps on this. And it just it all just was like made sense and worked out for sure.
You know, you move with tempo too. I mean, Rampa's done that song Naked on this album, and I wouldn't say you're a dance music artist, but you love tempo. You love to fuck around with different tempo, lose control, same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga said, dog, I couldn't even make one song in 1 month, bro.
Where does that come from again? You know, like what's your introduction to that world? Where does tempo play into it? Where do breakbeats play into it? Where does something borderline on house music play into it, you know?
I think as I've gotten older and as I've heard more music, it's even crazy, like two St. Barts ago, 2 New Years ago.
2 St. Barts ago.
two St. Barts ago, I'd heard rock music for the first time. I've never heard rock music my whole life.
Wow. Never.
No, and I remember we was on the yacht.
What was the first rock music you ever heard? On the yacht?
Yeah, on the yacht.
What was it?
I think it was Linger by the Cranberries. And I remember Zach had played it.
That was an introduction.
I was like, what the fuck is this song? This shit is fire.
Yeah.
I was like, this shit is fire. I fuck with this shit heavy. So then I was just like getting into a bunch of whole new, I mean, I'd heard electronic shit before through my mom. She liked that music and like kind of folk a little bit. I heard shit like that. So I've been getting introduced back into these new sonic waves that I never really was tapped into before. And so I think hearing them like kind of inspired me to like push the boundaries and be like, how can I hop on a dance beat and talk shit and rap on it?
I'm suddenly realizing this crazy fact, which is that you are an adult.
I think the more I listen to him, because he has said that the only time when he goes into a car, he just listens to his only self. So I'm always gonna ask, like, how do you get? I know you can find inspiration from different things. Like you watch a movie, you can go out, see inspiration anywhere you go. But I'm saying, like, how do you even like do you not listen to nobody else to make more different shit? You know what I'm saying? But now that he said that he listened to whoever he just listed, and then he talking about being different, I feel like Yeat needs to listen to more other artists, but then like not too much, because sometimes like shit like that can influence you to sound some like, I guess in a way like sound kind of like them, but I guess not, because he's been doing it for a long time, so he might not fall into that. You know what I'm saying? So I think he should definitely listen to more different artists. Like even Grimes. What is Grimes doing on a song with Yeat? Like, what is that about?
An adult.
What is that?
And the most successful.
She gotta be a feature or something.
New
or
rap
not a
artist
feature.
this decade. And you
sample
are
or something.
being introduced to things that have been part of the musical DNA of the world for the first time. I mean, I'm trying to put myself in a situation where if I've been on that boat, I'm watching you listen to the Linger for the first time. That must have been a deeply profound experience. That song doesn't fuck around.
No, that song does not fuck around, for sure. Technically, we was off the boat. We had parked
Elton
up. We were in
John.
Readyyyy.
I'm not good with names. Probably if I hear a song, it will jog my memory or something.
We had left. This was after New Year's. We took the boat to the BVI's, and then we took this charter. We was like on the beach. My boy Phil, and we were sitting on this beach that was like uncharted territory. It was like a little island that's like no one even ever heard of. We was just parked up. We had some umbrellas and shit, chilling there.
He made "I'm Still Standing." Is that one song from freaking that one cartoon? Is like, "I'm still standing after all this time. I'm still standing." Oh, what? What?
We had a speaker going, and they was just playing
That's
all these rock
insane.
songs, and I heard Linger, and I remember his nephew he was riding one of them ski-doos.
That's insane.
And he was riding the ski-doo out the water, and we was drinking and shit, chilling on the beach, and he came up out the water, and they just turned Linger on, and he comes out the water. He's like probably 100 feet away out in the ocean. He comes up and he goes, "Chun." he comes up on a ski-doo. He goes, "Chun." I never forget it. And I was like, damn, this really is a tune. I was like, this really is a tune. And he was like 8 years old or some shit like that. He's young as
That's a
shit.
big tune.
Yeah, his name was Ali. But and then I was just thinking about it. I was like, man, all this music is crazy. Like, it's just like crazy. Like, hear all this other type of music is like, was eye-opening.
Have you heard the Beatles?
Honestly, still, I don't think I really ever heard the Beatles song. Maybe probably the biggest one. I probably have heard some. How?
There's a lot of. I mean, they're all the biggest ones.
Yeah. I'm sure I've heard them like in
Beautiful
some way,
word.
shape, or form, but never like turned it on or anything like that.
Led Zeppelin? Never. Not really.
Yeah, I don't know about
Do you, do you
AC/DC. I've heard one of their songs.
do you have Shazam?
No.
You need to get Shazam.
Yeah, I got Shazam for sure.
Because
I really
mean-
don't be on the internet.
He's not getting that shit.
Yeah, my phone.
But I mean, you don't have to be on the internet. You can be at a bar and hear something and just be like, "What the fuck is that?"
Usually, if I'm at a bar, I'm having to play my music 24/7. I just go to the DJ.
So the ad is
my shit.
so
Or
I don't listen. I don't listen to music very often, but if I do, I listen to ADL. That shit is real.
It's real. Also, or I'll have them put on "Fancy" by Drake. I love that song. It's massive and fancy with Drake. Anytime I'm drunk and I'm at some bar, I'm like, yo, put on "Fancy," put on "Massive." I'll be turned every time.
Well, you know, at some point, man, you know, I hope your horizons expand a little bit. There's a lot of music you need to be exposed to.
No, they have.
Have you ever heard Radiohead?
Oh, Radiohead, I fuck with heavy.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Heavy. I fuck with Radiohead for sure. Like a lot of the shit to me is like that shit feels really real. That's why I like it too. Radiohead is like
Uncompromising.
it's definitely for the time. If I hear other shit and then I hear theirs, I'm like, they was not even ahead of their time. They were just like making some crazy shit that was just so like unique. And I fuck with unique music. That's why I fuck with Grimes. I fuck with like other shit like that. That's just like not
Yeah, it's not
the
normal.
norm.
It's not
You know
normal.
what I mean? But it became the norm. Like
Yep.
Radiohead's so big.
No, I mean, you're obviously dialed in. I mean,
I fuck with that.
you don't need to listen to as much music as me or anyone else has if you know what moves you. You could listen to 5 albums or 5 artists in your lifetime, and Radiohead could be one of them, and you might be able to get what you need out of it.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's pretty comprehensive emotionally and on an innovation level, it's pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah.
They're undeniably incredible.
Definitely, that's what I gravitate more, like towards the most. Is like when shit is like super innovative.
Have you had a good time since like 2019 officially, but like kind of really 2021? Have you had a good time?
I've had a great time. Great time for sure. Everything's a blessing. Definitely, I'm definitely
For
lucky
surely.
and definitely blessed to be here. I mean, I think every day I wake up, I'm blessed to be here, having a great time. As long as I'm alive.
Every day you get up is a new
provide for people
opportunity.
I care about. That's all I care about. And just like I had a lot of fun, and still a lot more to come. Still early on in the journey, but I've had a great time.
And it feels legit. It feels legit. It seems to me like it. Maybe it always did, even at the start.
I've been having fun forever. My life. But I think definitely nothing's really changed. I mean, besides like the fact of I could have a Lambo, but that doesn't really change the fact of like how I mentally like think about things. It's like I said back in the old days when I was eating top ramen in the basement in New Jersey, I still even then was having as much fun as I am having now. Like it's like as long as I'm able to just like do what I want to do and like continue to do that, then I'm having
The best fun.
more fun than I could ever hope for. As long as I'm not homeless in the streets or dead on drugs. Or like, you know what I mean? That's all I care about. It's just being here.
Everybody should strive for entrepreneurship. Everybody. If you can't find a way and you're too tired or not too tired, if you can't find a way and you don't got time, nigga, make time. Everybody should strive to be their own boss because now you have all the time in the world. Now you can enjoy a lot of things. And on top of that, make money. And on top of that, enjoy what you do. Enjoy what you do. You like music, nigga, get very good at music so you don't have to work a 9 to 5. Get good at streaming so you don't have to, whatever it might be. Reading books. Maybe in the future you write your book that goes triple platinum. Shit, triple platinum, now you're a book writer. Shit, if you like making beats, make a beat all day, every day. Get better at making beats. So when it's time to present yourself, you do it and you knock that shit out. Boom. Now you just do what you do for fun and you make money and you can literally get up and do whatever you want. Like, doesn't that sound great? To just do what you want to do whenever you want to do it. because you're just that nigga. It's fantastic. Yeah. I say Tyree's on a beat. Tyree spit some heat. I was outside, then I seen this girl with feet. I walked up to her, I said, can you marry me, my beautiful queen? You look so good, I'm trying to kiss you where the sun don't shine in between. I don't know what I'm saying, but she thought I was a fiend. Yeet be out here popping mollies, I be popping beans. It's like, nah, that's a cap. I was drinking water, but I didn't get it from the tap. She was looking so good, I had to get her on my lap. He didn't know how to sing. No, he didn't know how to do handshakes, so I had to give his ass a dap. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, chat. When is T Diary dropping? Nigga literally taking up any opportunity. Yes, bro. I'm excited for ADL, bro. That was a good interview. More excited about how weird it's gonna be because he said he's taking inspiration from everything and he's having random people in here. And I just want to see the creativity behind it. That's really what it is. I just really want to see how weird it's gonna be. And not no generic ass music. I'm intrigued about it, the weird stuff.